Here's what's growing in Terryland. Tagging your plants or marking your plants. So it's a really neat day today. It's raining, and I love nothing more than gardening on a rainy day when it's not too cold. As you guys know, I don't like being too cold, but it's nice and mild, and it's a very light drizzle, and the garden loves it at this time of the year. But anyway, what I wanted to share with you today is a little technique that I use for marking my plants and keeping track of their progress. So, if you're like me and you have a lot of varieties of things planted, sometimes it can kind of be hard to keep track of what you're doing, what you've planted, where you've planted it, and what's going on with it. So, this is what I'd like to share. So I take my little markers, and of course on the front side you want to put the name of whatever it is that you've planted. And of course there are so many different types of radishes. In this case I planted a watermelon radish, and the typical radish is the little round red ones, but this one is an interesting one because of the color, and it looks so pretty in a salad. The taste of it is not really all that different than a normal radish, maybe a little bit milder, but not remarkably so. But in any case, so on the front, I write down the name of the seed, what it is that I'm planting, and then I jot down the following information. The P stands for plant date. So the date that I planted these was actually the 16th. So I don't know why I wrote the 18th, but I actually planted these on the 16th. So I'll make that correction. And then the G stands for germination rate. So how long should it take before you start to see the little seedlings pop up? So in this case, it's 3 to 11 days. And then the H, you guessed it, stands for harvest. So how long from the date that I planted it should I be able to harvest it? And in this case, radishes grow so quickly, within 2 months, within 60 days, I should be able to harvest the radishes. So since I just placed these down a couple of days ago, let me show you how they're doing so far. And by the way, all the information that I got is all on the package. So here it shows the days to germinate, 3 to 11, and then the days to harvest, it's 60 days, and then of course what day you planted it. So let me show you how the little radishes are doing right now. And again, I just planted these on the 16th, and look, they're up and at it already, doing a really good job. So I'll just take these little markers, plant one, put one here, and then I'll just put this one here. So there you go. And then over here, I have some garlic, which hasn't really started coming up yet. But look, I've got some red onion here, and they're already coming up. I planted all of these on the same day, and these are all red onions here. So that's what's going on in Terryland right now. Just reminding you that sometimes when you have so many things going on, it's a good idea just to put as much information as you can on your plant markers to help you keep track of what you've got growing. And then you can also use a journal. And a lot of gardeners like using journals to help keep track of things in terms of fertilizing and watering and what the temperature is and all of that. So please let me know if there's anything else that you'd like to cover. But I plan on just kind of keeping you posted with everything I'm planting and the performance and everything, and just seeing how things go. So if you have any other questions, or if you have something you'd like me to talk about in particular, please just drop me a note and let me know. Otherwise, like I say, whatever you do, keep growing. So long for now.